Happy Monday. Oh my goodness. Another beautiful day. Sort of drizzling right now, so this is the environment. As you can see, it looks like it's raining, but it's not really doing anything. So I'm at a traffic light right now, so what I get to do, I get to stay here. Oh, okay, I guess it's my time to go. So I'm gonna lean forward like I always do and just move with gravity. yeah, so today I don't even know what to say, man, except I am just so grateful at this moment. I feel like life is a gift, and I have learned to embrace it. I would never ever take back anything that has transpired in this journey. And this weekend I had a double header. Was it 26 and the 26 and now 13. So it's been about 4 years since I've actually run a lot like this. So my body's like, oh, what happened to those 8-7 days break that you've been taking all these 3.5 years? But it was the time that I was going through, I had injuries and I had to heal my body, and that's the whole thing about healing the body, knowing when to run, how to stretch the body. And I always emphasize yoga and meditation at all times, yoga and meditation. And I don't think a lot of us know the true impact of those things, because what I begin to realize is whatever it is that created me, I've always had it with me 24/7. As you can see, because of this rain, the grasses are growing right now, so they're really turning green and looking beautiful. Whatever it is that created me has always been with me all along. It never left me. I just didn't know how to listen. And that God, that energy is your whole body. It is your vein. It is your throat. It is your eyes, your nose. It is your brain. It is so amazing that God, that energy, whatever your, spiritual entity is, what created you, it is inside of you. You live with it 24/7. The only problem is we think outside of it, and a lot of times when we think outside of it, we don't value ourselves. Like our modern day these days, we know the God of money because we all need material things. We need money, but to be fully conscious of self, a lot of us has yet to learn it. So there's it's like a two-way street. That's why it's very easy for a lot of people in general, because I've from studying different texts, a lot of people in general, we ignore the word gluttony. Gluttony is not just a word just to degrade or to make people feel bad about themselves, but it goes beyond. Because in order to understand the truly meaning of God conscious, energy conscious, whatever you want to call it, first, man has to learn how to maintain his temple. And if you cannot maintain your temple, you truly, absolutely, you can fool people, but you actually truly, honestly lying to yourself. Because your temple is amazing. And I think those things, a lot of us is not being introduced to us in our cultures. We were taught the other way around. So that being said, we cannot deny the fact, like I always say, and that's what I'm coming for with the word consistency, that there's a virus. But we also know that we cannot let this situation take over us. This is the time to pick up our spiritual text, whatever domination, ideology, philosophy that you believe in, there is always a story in that spiritual text that explains this moment and how they got through to it. And for a lot of us, I wish I'm in that shoes. We are having that opportunity now to spend with our kids at home. Let's live in this moment. Don't let this situation frustrate you. Enjoy the moment that you get to spend with your kids while this situation is going on. I certainly wish I was spending time with my son. Can you imagine having the opportunity to work from home and watch your kids run around, mess up the house for you? I know it sounds frustrating, but when you truly look at it from a deep content, this is a moment that most people never get to have. To actually stay home, walk with the kids is unique. And I'm saying this and being grateful for it because I don't have that luxury. So for all you parents that have that luxury right now to stay home, watch your kids and work from home, don't let this situation frustrate you. Think about this moment that you get to spend with your kids. And I'm saying this, I do not have that luxury. But for all you parents that is having that luxury of spending time with your kids, work from home, I know it sounds frustrating, enjoy them messing the house up. Enjoy them yelling. Enjoy them fighting. Because you know what? This is a moment that you can never take lightly. This is history. A lot of us never get to see this. So in a way, coronavirus or whatever they want to call it has its bad and good side. Think about the good side. That's why this is the time. Go for a walk with the kids. Walk 2, 3, 4 miles with the kids. This is the time to move the body. This is the time to meditate. This is the time to stand still. This is the time to realize as human beings, we are all connected. This is the time to realize that, wow, how is it that the whole world can be at standstill? Isn't that amazing? That the whole world, we are all at a standstill. And we live so far away. Maybe it's time we start thinking, maybe we are all one. Can you imagine the whole world? Everybody talking about the same thing. Maybe it's time we get out of our shell of that ignorance that has been taught to us about, how do I say this, certain spiritual beliefs. So this is the time to embrace that moment. And also, let us not forget the fact there is a virus, but there is also, we also have that power, that energy within us to come together and make this thing disappear. It is funny, all the greens, are coming out, like I'm looking at this right now. It's an amazing thing. Just the sky, the birds are singing. It's drizzling a little bit, but today is another day to be grateful. Today is another day to find things to be grateful for. Sit still, because we are part of history. We are making history right now. And how we write this history, how we get over this situation, is how we help the people that are yet to come into this world. So the word consistency, that's where it came from. Let us hope, not hope, let us pray, wish, let us think about positive thinking for the whole world. Let us send that energy so that we can find cure to this beautiful situation. This is not the time to argue. This is not the time for anyone to say who's right or who's wrong. And I know it's very difficult, especially for us low-income people, but this is also the time to realize that what truly made us is not just our income. What made us is beyond material things. what truly made us is something that is right inside of us, right here. It's right within us. You know, this is just a situation. It doesn't have to define who we are. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm at mile 6 of this easy 30-mile meditative jog. And I would say, take a yoga class. Breathe into the body. You know, for once, change your belief system. Get outside the box. Breathe into the body. Hold still. You know, say a prayer. Write to yourself. You know, because whatever spiritual text that's been written out there was written based on the same experience that you and I are going through. You know, and most of the time, we know what's right and we know what's wrong. So to that, I'm going to say, stand still, look up, embrace this moment. You know, you are part of a history where we realize human beings, we're all connected no matter where we are. Until the journey again tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and finish this 30 miles, and I kid you not, I am just so grateful. When I started running, it was based out of an anger, but man, 38,000 miles later, it's not even all about that. It is a journey of life that I embrace with all my heart. I love this life. I am gifted. You know, this breath of life is a gift that I embrace, and I cannot even explain it. Till next time, one love, and like I always say, I share.